Beautiful people, I've had this gadget with me for 6 years, going on to the seventh year. And when I bought it, it was a sponsored ad. I saw it circulating. It was just chopping things so easy. I bought it and I realized that it wasn't working for me like the way I saw it online. Okay, the only part of it I was using was the grater, which is messed up, and then this particular one which I use for plantain chips. So that's the only thing that I felt like I've been benefiting from. And so it had a lot of accessories, so many things in them. Some of them I don't even, up to now I don't even know their use. So there was this day I was on YouTube and then I saw someone using this gadget and the person was using it effortless, and I'm like, I've had this, I have this. How come it's not working for me? That person wasn't selling it. It's just an individual also on YouTube. I'm like, you know what? Let me go get my thing and give it a try. So you can see even setting it up was quite um a task. So I pressed it. Still, like when I saw the way the person was just pressing and the thing was going, it was still not really working for me. Okay, so I decided to, I managed to chop it the onions though, but I'll get back to it. So I decided to try with my okra, and it started working like magic. So basically, all this while, I had just been cutting my veggies too big, okay? Because I saw that it was like, oh, I felt like I could just cut it big and then crash it. So if it is too big, it was not going to crash, and that was the mistake. So what I'm demonstrating to you right now is how I clean it. Sometimes you have the stuff stuck in there. So when you do, use your skewer under running water, it will come out nice and clean. So I'm done grating my okra. It was so successful, it was fast, and so I moved on to some garden eggs as well. And as you can see, I think I figured it out. When you cut them into these round shapes, it works really fast. And at this point I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, after 6 years, going to the seventh year, if I had not seen that video. And this is not the first time this thing has happened to me. I had a bread maker. It was called Make and Bake. Okay, you put all your ingredients into it and it will bake your bread for you. And when I bought it, it was just not working for me. The bread would come as hard like a stone. Then there was this time again, being on YouTube, that I saw someone using the bread maker to knead the dough. I'm like, I can actually knead just the dough without even necessarily going through the process of making. So I decided to try it again, and this time it worked. And after it worked for 2 times, it stopped working. And that's so typical of electrical gadgets. When you use them and for a number of years you don't use them, they just get spoiled. So do you also have any device that you bought that you've not been using because you feel like what you saw online was not necessarily working? Let me know in the comments, okay? And as you can see, look at this time. When I cut the onions into the round shape, it just diced it up so easily. Like, I'm actually liking this device now. Hey, I can't believe it. For lack of knowledge, the Bible says. It also has a cover, so when you are done dicing it, you can actually cover it up and keep it in your fridge. This I just added some black pepper, salt, olive oil, and you squeeze some lemon and had it like salad. This right here is the motivation you need to go and pick up that old device that you've not been using. Try again, okay? It may work. Bye.